You hardly even notice when I try to show you. This song is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early, maybe. You hardly even notice when I try to show you. This song is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Just so easy when the whole wide world fits inside of your arms. Do we really need to pay attention to the alarm? Wake up slow. Oh, wake up slow. Hey everybody, and welcome to the Spice Up series, where we are taking some common guitar classics and playing them in cooler, more interesting ways. This time it's going to be Banana Pancakes, and we're going to play it with a different groove that is more laid back, more soulful, and it's just going to be different. So let's begin. And Banana Pancakes, to begin with, is already a really cool song. You can say it's already spiced up. It's not like, knocking on heaven's doors, boring strum, but it has a really cool groove to begin with. You hardly even notice when I try to show you this song is. But what I am offering for you is a way to play it that you're going to be in a social gathering or wherever. People are just going to remember this and enjoy this more, and it's going to ring differently in their ears. And also, one thing that I want to tell you is that after I'm going to show you this soulful, laid-back groove, I'm also going to show you a bonus way to spice up the song with some slides. Whoa. Just a reminder of the chords that we're going to use. We're using bar chords here: G7, D7, A minor 7, and C7. These are the chords throughout most of the song. So let's begin. And this laid back, cool groove is actually, in order to do it, let's imagine first the original groove of the song. And the original groove, if we imagine what the drummer does, so he does something like this. You hardly even notice when I try to show you. That's what the drummer does. This is the groove. On the other hand, the laid back groove that I offer, the groovy groove, is like this. You hardly even notice when I try to show you. And the way that it's going to sound like on the guitar is, instead of the original like this, you hardly even notice when I try to show you. So the groovy going to sound like this. You hardly even notice when I try to show you. This song is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early. As you notice, I also like to slow it down because I think that this groove sounds much better when it's slowed down. It puts it even in a more laid back atmosphere. And let's zoom in a bit, and I'm just going to show you closely how we're going to do it. So with the thumb, I'm still going to play the bass note, and then you hardly even notice. So we're going to use the 3 fingers mostly to pluck at the same time. On strings 4, 3, and 2, while the thumb is taking care of the bass. You hardly even notice when I try to show you. And we are also alternating between hitting the strings like this and also plucking them up like this, upwards. And you better have at least a little bit of nails in order for this to sound good and sharp. You hardly even notice when I try to show you. This song is meant to keep you from doing what what you're supposed to. Now, something that I really like to do in order to give the listeners something familiar to end on is at the last part of the song, come back to the original groove. And this sounds really cool in my opinion, so I'm going to play it for you from right the last part where we are playing it with the laid back groove and then move into the original groove. We're going to see a cool transition. Just so easy when the whole wide world fits right under your arms. Do we really need to pay attention to the alarm? Wake up slow. Oh, oh, oh. Wake up slow. You hardly even notice when I try to show you this song is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to, waking up too early. So this is something that I really like to do. And now, if you noticed, I used a slide, which during the entire song can be a really cool add-on and another way to spice it up and make it more memorable. And what I'm going to do is with these two chords, the D7 and the C7, which are just chords that their shape is very easy to use for slides. And I'm just going to play around with some slides, either like this or from above. And I'm going to show you a couple of examples now, and the key is just to play around with it a bit at home and do it, you know, to the point of where for you it feels tasteful and for you it feels good. And also just make sure to do it with the right timing. And this is something that takes a bit of a practice to both do the slide, but also make sure that it sits right on the beat. So, for example, you hardly even notice when I try to show you this song is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to, waking up too early, maybe we can sleep. Now that was exaggerated. Obviously you don't want to use it too much because then it's just like, what are you doing? It's way too much over the top. But just put it tastefully once every verse or something like that, and this can be something that people are like, cool. Anyway, so this is it. Banana Pancakes, spicing it up with cool laid back groove and also using some slides in between to spice it up even more. So I hope I gave you a couple of cool ideas to play it in more interesting ways, and have a great time. Cheers.